the extent to which we as a news organization can cultivate a really strong sense of community, that is going to help us to set ourselves apart. The sort of relationship that they have with what we are producing through St. Louis Public Radio, with St. Louis on the Air, that is the thing that will keep bringing people back.
The stories that we tell on St. Louis on the Air are about our community. People-centered stories that reveal something that people can appreciate about living in the St. Louis region, or things that people didn't know that they needed to know. There's so much noise out there today. What we do at St. Louis Public Radio cuts through that. We take the time to tell stories. You don't get that in a lot of other media sources.
Especially interesting what I do because of the sound design element. You already have radio bringing music underneath. You're scoring people talking. If you have music behind a conversation, where else does that happen? So with podcasts, you can really take advantage of that and start playing around with highlights and montages and collages. And then you put music behind that, and then a host kind of navigating all the narratives together. That's that magic again. And I guess with St. Louis on the Air, putting a new format together with that podcast, you can really bring out those stories a lot more.
We're putting community with leadership of the city and of the region in one conversation. I can even just tell you about the show we did today was about traffic violence and how our roads are not safe. The phones were blowing off the hook with people who were giving what they think are the solutions, not just complaining about the problems, but recognizing the problems and here's how we can fix it together. That is one example of how the conversations alone can help frame and shape the future.